consider my aggression era for this YouTube channel started back in May of 2022 when my brother had a psychotic break and I made the new era of trying to become the next, just trying to do everything else as best I could because everything else I try to do, guys, because guys, my YouTube content with everything else that happened in 2023 and then 2024 during the summer and everything else that happened in my career, I was inspired by Boogie2988 and his fake content. And even I was inspired by YouTuber Mick Jugger Nuggets and his famous video, Psycho Kid Kills Father. And I was like, well, that's fake content. How can they get away with that YouTube content in the first place? How could they do that? So I was inspired by enough people. I was even inspired by Robert Irsay, the guy that used to be with the Baltimore Colts when they moved to Indianapolis, and how his demeanor changed. I was inspired by Vincent McMahon. So I try to make my content more serious instead of making it fake content and ridiculous stuff that's just fake, like Boogie2988 and Mick Jugger Nuggets and him killing his father, because that was all work. That was a fake video. And I thought I was making my content real just so people can love my videos. And that's why my content back in the summer and the fall of 2024 and everything that I argue with my father, because over 3/4 of the stuff that happened back in the day, I was arguing with my father. That was all a fake. It was just an argument because I tried to make it more real and more dark, just like what happened to my brother. At this moment, guys, since July the 4th, I decided to end this era right now, July the 9th, and I'm ending the era right now because this is the end of an era right here since the month of May of 2022 to the month of July the 9th here, because I just think it was a bad era, and I thought my content would get more bigger and more darker and even more exciting. But no matter what I did, no one could still watch my content. No one even cared, and I made my content too dangerous because I was really inspired by some people, and I was inspired by the level of that content and inspired by movies like Tombstone from Johnny Ringo and his attitude of the movie of